This is our Pride Month beer number 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one is called Pixie Dust.
Now this is gonna be strike number 2,
Napa?
Hunter. If this is bad,
New York City
Bro, my
Pride
fucking beer was good.
it
by
was not.
Sloop Brewing.
was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was trash.
It has a
No, it was
beautiful rainbow can.
It was a trash beer for babies. Baby
You're a
beer for
trash
babies.
baby.
Your
for trash
beer
beers.
for babies, Carter. That's okay. Not bad. Kind of sweet, actually.
Dude, I got this one open by myself.
Whoa, do you got nails now or something?
I don't know the power within.
I will say
myself.
it's warm now because Carter took so long.
It's not warm.
It's
Also, I prefer my
Warming.
beer warm because I'm
Shut up,
German.
you-
I do not. I do not. I do not.
I'm
I do
German.
not.
I prefer my beer
I do not.
warm. 9.
I do not. Warm beer is disgusting.
Sperma Schluten. Schneiser.
Sperm a shooting? Is that what you just said? My sperm a shooting?
We're Dutch over here now. Dutch Netherlands.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I went to school and my sperm a shooting.
Love you all. Take that
Oh, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
What's going on, dipshits? Welcome to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends just trying to live on this planet we call Earth. Because we're aliens and we say it like that.
No wonder you want to buy sci-fi beers all the time.
I'm secretly an alien. That's just what it is. I've waited this long to tell you
No
guys.
wonder you're
but...
so short. The gravity on your planet must be super high.
I would be super strong if that were true.
You're right.
I don't think you got that right. You gave me the good thing, Joey, and it was wrong. I'm not. Anyway, what's up, guys? As always, we have Cardboard King, Box Packer Extraordinaire.
Lets
Always.
his friends get captured and sent to the Feywild, and then
Yeah, I was
gaslights
the
them
one-
about what time he
I
gets
was
done
the
at work.
one. I was the one
I'm
who tried the
calling
hardest.
HR on you too for sexually harassing me.
Good.
Shouldn't say bad things like that.
Suck
on
my
our
ween.
Discord. Yeah, he told me to suck on his pee-pee.
Yeah, I did.
Carter.
Because Joey's fucking a gaslighter and he doesn't know what time anything is. He always texts me in the middle of the day at work, like at 2 p.m. when he knows that's nowhere near. Like, I understand like 6:15 or 6:20. Like, sometimes I get late. Like, people come in last minute and I have to deal with them. But like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. and he's like, yo, where you at? Pew pew. And
I'm going to say that's not what he says. He just says pew
he just
pew.
says pew
He
pew.
says
And I'm like, bruh.
pew pew. Carter. Ruttle.
Oh shit, what up?
Jesus.
It's me. To my left.
As always.
Person who gaslights me in the middle of D&D because I'm the only one who cares about her character.
Oh my god.
Snooty Mage, aka Joey Schichtel.
Jesus.
Hey, you can find me everywhere on the internet at Slooty Mage, doing the Luda Booba Drada Tuda. And finally, we have the host with the most, the merch man for real, because he's really got a big scheme brewing. Voice of Hunter Taylor.
Yeah, that's me. What's up, guys? Voice of Hunter on the internet, still with a dry cough.
This guy's never gotten over COVID.
yeah.
Just it permanently damages.
You know, they
your
say
lungs.
long-lasting effects, and, it's happening.
You could bring up my scary incident from last night.
Did
You can
almost
bring
shit,
that up your
you almost
own.
shit yourself?
I'd
not
let you
even-
know if I almost shit myself. No, I had like weird hypnotic dreams.
Nice,
All
a
night.
sleep demon?
Kept waking me up. No, it was like I kept seeing like a ripple effect in my field of vision.
Like a sleep demon.
No, and it was spiraling. And I got fucking nauseous and kept waking up. Like sleep paralysis, you can't like move. This was just like I'd go to sleep, I'd be like, wake up, have to go to the bathroom, like super dizzy.
And Carter, how'd your week go? How was your week, my guy?
Yeah. It was you know, it was a week.
Yeah.
Now that we're like sitting down and talking about my week, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, but
that
I mean,
happened this week.
highlights of the week. You almost let me die. Well, I'm dead. I'm stuck in the Feywild.
Why are you blaming
Night
me?
Hag's gonna eat me because you could have counterspelled the sleep.
Bro,
But you were too worried about
okay,
the
so
Night Hag
first of all, you
escaping.
only got put to sleep is because you've been having nightmare spells cast on you or something to lower your hit points, and I tried confronting you about it, and I knew something was wrong, and Ziri knew something was wrong. Don't tell me that Ziri didn't know something was wrong. Ziri knew something was wrong. Doesn't mean she knew exactly what was wrong, but she didn't want to confront it, and it fucked her up in the end.
Listen, it's better storytelling if you're not just like, remove curse.
No, yes, but you can at least talk to your party about it and figure it out, figure out a
Ziri doesn't
solution.
want to talk to her party.
All right, well then that's your issue, and it wasn't my fault. I thought you were going to withstand the sleep because sleep never works.
Oh,
And it wouldn't have worked if you had your full HP.
I told you everything would kill me. That should have given you enough
Well,
metagaming
sleep
way.
isn't a kill spell, so I thought it was fine. Anyways, I tried to counterspell the other thing, didn't work. Tried to save you. I was the one who put in the most work of trying to get us out of the dragon fight.
Now you're going to get argued with about that. Let me tell you.
Hunter was at 4 HP and in the arms of a dragon. So
In the arms of the angels.
yeah, so fuck that dude.
Did the most damage to that dragon.
because you're our frontline fighter.
I did.
I'm the one trying to get us out of the
You were
fight.
used. I took you out. I put you on the bench.
That is a
That's where you
lie.
stay.
No.
Reginald
No.
picked up the
No.
baton and went to
I
carry it on.
It was just bullshit. Because if I had one more attack, he'd be dead.
Hunter's like, I didn't get the final hit. I just did so much damage, but I didn't get the
Fucking-
final hit, so that means nothing.
He had a whole,
Sure does.
whole
Means
thing
nothing,
planned out. A
apparently.
whole
Means absolutely
cinematic
nothing.
moment planned out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But let's be fair. Ziri did the most damage to the
No,
dragon.
you didn't.
We worked as a team and we took down the dragon, and Hunter's upset that I didn't go and save his ass when Ziri would have gone unconscious earlier.
That's true.
What are
And
you
I wouldn't
talking
have
about?
done,
She is at
I wouldn't
full
have done.
No, she would
She
have
never
been
got
stifled for a turn.
I wouldn't
Never
have
got
done
touched.
half the damage to the dragon either.
Never got touched. You didn't do half the damage to the dragon. You did not.
Hunter hates working as a team. He's the most metagaming out of all of us. He just
Wow.
wants power. He just wants to feel powerful.
Wow.
and not
This
work
guy's
as a
fucking
team.
Vecna.
We were
Wow.
working as a team, and everything was going well.
We were not working
We
as a
did work
team.
as a
You
team.
left Thailand to die instead of picking him
Because he
up.
was unconscious. My turn was better
He
spent
had
doing something
one
else.
save
My
and he would have
turn-
died.
Yeah,
if
good.
he missed,
Fair.
he'd be dead.
To be
My turn was
fair,
better spent doing other things. I
No,
thought
it wasn't. You
Yes,
didn't
it
do
was.
it. You summoned a golem that did nothing.
That's not true.
You could. It did
killed
nothing.
the- it
was
killed
going-
the dragon.
That
Yeah, it
turn.
killed the dragon.
That turn. It did absolutely nothing.
Hunter,
You could have waited a turn.
No. If
You could have
the
waited a
golem-
whole
Hey,
turn.
hey. If the golem wasn't there, then the dragon would have went into the ocean.
Nope.
Yes, it would have.
Nope. Because I was fucking on it. It would have died either way.
No, you would have died. You would have died.
I fucking was fighting it underwater for 3 rounds. 3 rounds. I was in
Hunter's
acid.
upset he didn't get all the attention. Is what really
Oh my
happened.
God.
Anyways,
May
I
is
thought
gonna
the
love this
I thought the
segment.
NPC could roll a 10 and stabilize Thailand, and also I was fine with Thailand dying. You know? Some-
Thailand has sort of.
I thought.
Talk about someone who doesn't work for the team. You want your team member to
No,
die.
I thought my action was better used something with something else,
Thailand
which it
has
was.
sort of like de-ingratiated himself with the party.
Also, he doesn't want to save Ziri.
True.
Oh my God.
He could just be like, "Yo, Mechanus, get us there."
Did the most work. Dude,
Boy,
if you did not have
Listen to us being a party.
if you did not have advantage, we worked as a team,
I
Hunter.
had no advantage.
You had advantage on every deck
and I
save.
failed them. Failed them all.
You did
every
not
one of
fail
them.
every one of them.
I did. Failed every one of them.
Well, that's because you forgot you.
When I had advantage, I failed every time.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I'll look at the logs.
It's why I got grabbed.
On
That's
the,
why I
on
was
the breath
in the
weapons, you
clutches.
failed every breath weapon saving throw.
Yes, I failed every breath weapon. And then the only one I made was when I didn't have haste.
Hunter's a cuck.
When I did not have haste,
What
I
he's
made the
saying is
same.
he doesn't need haste.
Yeah, you don't have to have it. It's fine. I'll just put it
Alright.
on Ziri and Elise
Okay.
because you don't need it and you can do everything by yourself. So don't
And
worry.
also, we played Starfinder.
That was good. Yeah,
You shot a man.
I shot a man. Yeah, that was really fun.
Shot a rat.
I did shoot a rat.
A dirty rat. Or do you have anything else from your week?
I don't really remember anything besides D&D this week, but I know stuff happened. Tomorrow I'm going to a tournament again in
It
Binghamton.
just goes
So-
to tournaments every week now.
They're twice a month. every other
I
week.
feel like you've been going every.
That's fair. How'd your week go?
The same. Except I'm in the Feywild now. Which is appropriate for Pride Month.
Out of a very deadly encounter that we should have had more people die
Yeah,
on,
we should have lost like 3.
we should have lost 3 people.
I've had
in
like
that
a
fight.
CR7 night hag and a young
CR15
or an adult dragon.
Let's say like CR13 for. That's still deadly.
We're level 6.
We're level 7.
Whatever.
100. Joey doesn't remember.
I'm like
numbers.
level 6 because my hit points.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Look, it's all about the story.
Yeah, it's all about the story, but you won't let us, input on the story because you won't.
Yeah,
tell us
because if I
anything.
say, "Oh, I think I'm cursed," you're just gonna be like, "Oh, Thailand has removed curse." Ah, good. That was that storyline.
No, because then we're like, how did we get cursed? Where did this happen from?
No.
Where are we gonna go? You took all the choices out of it.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Well, now you're in the Feywild.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my own D&D game.
Good with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. Did I do anything else this week besides fight with you about D&D and what your schedule is? I don't think I did, actually.
Where do you think you're gonna show up in the Feywild?
Oh, someplace stupid. I'll probably get Seder Song because Rob's favorite thing to do to me is fucking have effects where I don't get to play the game.
Yeah. Rob, if you're listening, yeah.
Rob listens to our
I like to
podcast.
play D&D.
I like to play.
I don't
D&D.
like to sit at my computer and not do anything for 3 hours. Yeah, I worked on commissions a little bit, but other than that, I had a pretty quiet week. Hunter, did you get a voice acting job? Did you cut a new demo reel? Did you see your dad?
No.
Hey,
Did you have a recording session this week?
Yeah. I didn't see my dad.
did you
though.
say anything
You
funny?
saw your dad, my dad,
I saw your dad.
aka your dad.
Right.
That was the joke.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's not what I thought.
Did you hawk any lava loogies?
No, not this week.
Can you play that on? Well, play it so that the mic can pick it up.
It would play the whole thing. Well, I mean, it would play the whole thing. No, I'm not gonna do that.
What'd you record then? What'd you do?
This week?
Yeah.
I recorded some auditions for this kid show.
Ooh.
I was like I'm like a dog. His name is Commander K9.
Oh, is he like
Nice.
McGruff the crime dog?
No, he's a sassy prince. A sassy brave prince is how it's said. It's like Professor Pug, where did you put my invisible ray? I guess that's rough.
Classic kid.
Yeah.
Classic kid show.
Right. And then recorded for Freddy, which was the high five ghost impression I did. My favorite regular show character. Yeah, it was Freddy. He's just some ghost. I don't even know why he is in the show. It just says ghost, and he hangs out with the with Commander K9.
Ah, so he is high five ghost.
Yeah. But then the other thing is I did some other serious ones for an audio drama.
Ooh.
It's called Odin's Hall. And I auditioned to play
Loki.
I did Loki
Oh yeah.
Loki and Tyr. I don't really know who Tyr is, but yeah, I auditioned for the two of those. Those were really fun. They were more like serious roles. which was pretty
Heimdall.
cool. Heimdall was one of the options, but I didn't do it. Yeah, I just did Loki and Tyr, and they were pretty cool. They were, yeah, like I said, they were more like serious ones, and the auditions were a lot longer instead of being like one, like, so usually it's like, you
had to
three
do like a
lines.
soliloquy.
No. So usually when you audition, you get 3 lines. You have to do each one, and they're always like a different type of emotion. And most of the time when it's like, animation stuff, the lines are like 1 to 3 sentences. Doing this audio drama one, each line I had to do was like, first one was like a whole paragraph basically. And then the second one was, basically it was all paragraphs. Each line was a paragraph. So instead of the auditions being like 30 seconds or less, they were like a minute or more. But they were pretty cool. I mean, it was a I don't really know the story that the guy is writing, but it seems pretty cool. Loki's like hiding.
Oh, it's an audio drama.
Yeah, it's an audio drama. Loki's like hiding like a son or something in Asgard, and something goes wrong.
Kratos is hiding his son, who's Loki.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. I did those auditions, and they were a lot of fun. Then I did an audition for a commercial for do you guys know Truist Invest? It's like an app you can get. It's like other stuff too, but I did an ad for them. That was pretty cool. Well, an audition, obviously. So just waiting to hear back on that stuff, which was cool. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I did for voice acting stuff. I didn't do much else this week other than, well, I mean, we played Starfinder, which is like what I look forward to each week now. But no, that was a lot of fun. The session ended up being longer than I thought, or not longer, but where you guys were ended up being longer than I thought. So I got to fill in more stuff, which was cool.
Basically went to Space Bucky's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a good session. I'm glad we didn't go into total like ballroom or barroom fight.
Yeah.
I'm glad that like we actually talked our way out of it.
I mean, you killed a guy, but
well, it wasn't like it's just a full on fight.
That guy was a drug addict.
He deserved to die.
Did he?
Well, okay, deserve is a strong word. I would say
he was hooked on
got
the dream
what was
shipper.
coming to him.
I don't know. He
Did
had a pretty sad
Like
story.
we diffused the situation. May said something that may have
been very
hurtful,
derogative.
Yeah, and then he started to attack us. We shot him and killed him, and then we were like,
see, but he was using like non-lethal force, and you straight up shot the dude.
He came running at her with a battle axe. I don't know.
No,
hammer,
a warhammer.
Well, oh yeah. Crushing your skull in is non-lethal.
Yeah.
damage.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not as lethal as a
breaking
gun.
breaking your ribs, non-lethal.
It's not as lethal as a gun.
Yeah, it's not. But I still,
To be fair, that guy died to police batons.
Yeah.
So
Could have subdued him. Subdued him.
Tonfas.
Yeah, I could have.
Could have.
But I'm glad that we, it could have been an all-out fight. We persuaded them.
We got to meet the coolest guy.
And who's that? Who was the coolest guy?
Vector's Hot Spaghetti.
His name was Vector.
And his business was hot spaghetti.
Yes. Name's Victor, and I'm in the business of hot spaghetti.
Vector's the name. Hot Spaghetti's the
game. Fucking great. Yeah, that NPC was cool. I liked that one.
Next week should be good. We're getting to our actual
destination.
We're supposed to be.
Thanks to the drive engine. We went to hyperspace.
Oh, you know what? I do have a story. Neither of you reminded me. I reminded myself.
Oh no, I was gonna bring it up, but
I just reminded myself.
I was gonna bring it up.
I feel like you weren't, but it's okay.
I have it in my notes, but we haven't gotten to notes yet.
That's a weekly thing, anyway. So, all right, let me begin this story with.
How do I even write notes?
Okay, so this is the story. Okay, so and it was this week, so it's.
Hunter, I heard you went to Lowe's this week.
I did. I went to Lowe's this week.
What?
What? Okay, let me preface this with the start of this story and this journey. Okay, so I'm doing laundry.
As every day goes. What day was this?
So it's laundry day.
What day?
Well, what day was it?
Had to be Sunday, I think.
I don't know about that, but you can continue.
It was either Sunday or Tuesday.
Or Monday or Wednesday or Thursday.
Bro, I only do. Okay, we're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna get into this.
There might have been
not getting
some
into
free
this
time on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sunday and Tuesday. That's my days.
Or Monday.
Free time on a Wednesday.
Anyways, you can continue. We'll put it in our records when we look back on the story.
It was probably Sunday. Anyway, so I'm doing laundry, and so when you're doing laundry, you put the clothes in the dryer. Before you start the dryer, you're supposed to clean out the lint trap. So
every time.
Yeah. Yes. Carter.
I do it like every once in a while.
You have to do it every time.
You do it like
no, you don't.
Yeah, you do. You do it once it's full.
You are supposed to clean your lint trap every time you put a new load in.
If you're listening to this podcast, don't
Holy
listen to
shit.
this. This is bad.
No,
it's not.
Comment down below. Do you clean the lint wrap every time or once a week?
Yeah, do you
trap.
clean your lint trap every time, once
It's
a week,
every
once a
load.
month?
It literally says it on the dryer. Clean before load.
Babies read instructions.
Holy shit. Guys, you're going to start.
Men choose when to clean the lint
You're
trap.
going to start dryer fires. So anyway, I'm cleaning the lint trap, and I pull it out, and it's fucking caked because no one fucking cleaned it. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm taking this off, and I'm basically able to make a fucking baby's t-shirt if I want to. So I'm taking all this lint off, and I put it on top of the dryer, and I look in, and it's fucking caked on the inside too. Like there was so much, it got stuck on the inside of the vent, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm trying to reach in there, and I can't reach in with my fingers. I can't get my whole hand in there. I'm like, well, fuck. What's around here I can use? So there was like this wooden like stick thing. I was like, okay, well, let me try that. So I put that in there, and I start trying to scrape
Pretty
it.
sure it says on that thing, don't stick wooden sticks in here.
It doesn't. So I know you can't read. So anyway, I was taking the wooden thing, and I'm trying to like, scrape it out, and I couldn't get it. And I'm like, this isn't grabbing anything. I can't use this. I need something with like a hook. So I'm looking around, and I find this metal rod with like a little hook on it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I reach that in there, and I do it once, and it pulls a good chunk out. I'm like, oh, sick. I pull it out, put it on top, I stick it back in. I'm, pulling some more out, and it gets caught on something, and it hits, and I let go, and it drops inside.
Oh my.
So now there's this metal rod that's about probably 8 inches long.
This is why you don't clean it.
This is why you don't clean it. So anyway, so there's this metal rod in there now that's like 8 inches long.
How you ruined the whole dryer.
So it's 8 inches long, and it's all the way at the bottom. And I'm like, fuck. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so fucking stupid. I shouldn't have let go. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to get a flashlight. I'm trying to look in there. I can't reach my hands in. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I'm like looking it up. I'm like, oh my God, can you run a dryer if metal's in the vent? And blah, 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 all these things. And it's basically like, metal's probably fine. It'll just be a little annoying. You might hear it rattle, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not in the dryer. It's in the fucking thing. So anyway, I'm freaking the fuck out. Come to find out, I need to get this tool that basically is a magnet on the end of like a flexible, like an arm, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like a flexible arm, and it's got a magnet at the end of it.
Use them in mechanics.
Yeah. So I need to get one of those so I can get it out of there. Now, fast forward to Lowe's. So I get there.
You run into Lowe's.
I did. I ran. I fucking was like...
No, I mean you ran into Lowe's.
The person Lowe's.
Oh, no, I didn't. Different story. Good, but no. Good guess. So I went to Lowe's. I go inside, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue where something like this would be. It's basically a magnet on a fucking stick. And there's no, like, it wasn't, first of all. So anyway, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. So there's this employee. I see him, and I'm like, oh, hi. And he goes, hi. And I go, so I'm looking for this tool. It's like an arm, and it's got like a magnet at the end of it, and it's like flexible. He says, okay. All right. Do you know where that is? Yep. Okay. Can you show me where it is? I could. Can you show me where it is? Yeah. And he just starts walking, and I'm like, okay. And I'm just following him, and it's fucking quiet as fuck. And I'm just like, okay. So it's like over here. You said it's over here somewhere. Yep. Okay. Customer comes in from the left, and he goes, sir, and we stop, and he's like, do you know where the fire alarms that are wired into the wall are? He goes, yep. Oh, bro. I was like, I'm not the only one. He says, yep. And the guy's like, where are they? And he goes, did you get that from the end of the aisle? And the guy goes, yeah, they're down the aisle. He's like, okay. And then we just kept walking. Like, he just turned around and kept walking. I go,
this guy's a fucking giga
So I'm fucking following him, and he turns down a corner, and I'm like, oh, okay, here they are. And I turn, and I'm like, wait, this is behind a register. And he takes a trash can and puts it takes the bag out, blah, blah, blah. He's like, taking the trash out. I'm like, what the fuck? Puts the bin back in, and then kept walking. I'm like, so do you know how much they are? Yeah. I was like, do you know about how much? He's like, yeah.
Dude, this is who I want to be when I grow up.
I was fucking losing it. Oh my God. So we finally he says something, and I'm like, what'd you say? Doesn't fucking say anything to me. I'm like, oh my God, I know you just said something. We just keep fucking walking. And we finally get there, and it's just the craftsman section. Like, it's just like where all the power tools and shit are, right? So we're just over in the craftsman section. He's like, should be over here. okay. And then he's like looking. I'm like, oh, are you helping me find it? Yeah. He goes, yeah, so it's probably like this one. And I'm like, oh yeah, that looks exact. He's like, but I know there's another one. I'm like, no, that's exact. But there's probably another one around here. I'm like, no, dude, that's exactly what I need. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's this one. Picks up the fucking one I'm looking at. Yeah, it's this one right here. I'm like, oh, thanks. He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Thanks, man. Have a good day. He doesn't fucking say a single word. And I just fucking walked away. I was like, what the fuck was this fucking experience I just had? The most awkward, silent customer service ever in my life.
I want to be this guy.
It was very...
That sounds like he gets a minimum of having to actually do anything.
Bro, it just,
it's like yeah, I do know where it is.
Just felt like he was fucking with me
he's
the
the
whole
teacher.
time.
He's the teacher who's like, I don't know, can you?
I just wanted to be like, are you fucking with me right now? Are you fucking with me? Bro, it's fucking crazy. Oh my god, and that reminds me. So after the studio, I went to do my ritual, right? So I go out to eat
by yourself at Applebee's.
Yep. I go out to eat.
Dude,
I go out to eat by myself.
It's depressing as fuck.
It's not fucking
it's
depressing,
so depressing.
Dude. Bro,
he sits in the bar area on one of the tall chairs. He's like,
I sit at whatever table's available, and they take me to a table.
You've never gone. And
he looks silently. He looks like directly at the black wall, and he just eats slowly. A single tear.
Wow.
A single tear goes down his cheek.
Okay, well, that sounds depressing.
Carter's adding so much to this fucking story.
Soft blues
if
plays in the background.
To the restaurant, you can flirt with.
No. What? I know most of the waitresses.
No, you go by yourself just to be able to go by yourself. Sometimes you gotta have your own little alone time.
No, I have no alone time because Joey's gonna at me on Discord saying where I am.
I don't want to at you anymore.
He's like, "Where are you?"
You don't have to play Call of Duty.
No, I do want to play Call of Duty.
Obviously.
But Joe, you've gone out to eat by yourself, right?
Yeah, I go out all the time.
See? So anyway, that's my little tradition. I get done and then I go out and I eat by myself. So this time I went to go eat by myself. I pull in the parking lot, I get out of my car and start walking towards the door. And I see some other guy get out by himself from a car and start walking in, and I'm like, oh, another true.
There's another loneliest old soul.
Oh, shut the fuck up. So anyway, I get to the door. He opens it for me. I'm like, oh, thanks, bro. He goes, no problem. So we walk in. We walk up to the hostess stand, and we're both standing there. And the hostess comes around and they go, all right, table for two? And I was like, oh, no. I was like, oh, no. It's just, and I didn't even get to finish didn't even get to finish my sentence. And the guy goes, yep. I was like, huh? He goes, yeah, there's two of us. I was like, huh? I'm like fucking flabbergasted.
Dude,
I'm like,
Hunter's met every chant this
year. What?
What a pickup!
I literally couldn't, like, I was so flabbergasted. I couldn't be like, no, it's just me. And I was just like, and I couldn't. And the guy just goes, no, I'm just kidding. I'm here for a DoorDash. And I was like, it's just me. It's just me.
I was really hoping this story ended with
you guys
with Hunter.
Just us having dinner together, bro. I literally, when I went to go sit down, I was like, I should have asked if that guy was hungry and just fucking had dinner. But, bro, it just fucking blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck?
Hi guys, I'm May, and I'm the editor of the Older and Dumber podcast. Do you know what hell I go through each week editing these? Do you know how much shade I throw at the guys for existing? You would if you were sub to our Patreon. Patrons get week early access to all our episodes and also get a sneak peek at my super secret editing notes. Sub today at Older and Dumber. That's Older, the letter N, Dumber on Patreon. See you later, dipshits.
What you got for us, Joey? Carter, actually. Carter said he has
came
something.
with a topic for the first time ever.
Yeah,
did you guys do what I asked?
Well, I have my own. Yeah, sure.
You have your own?
I got some.
You got some? Okay. So my prompt / segment is shitty superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole
subreddit.
There's a whole subreddit on it. A lot of people have different ideas and like different shitty superpowers.
A lot of them are very funny. Like if you see a screen, you go blind for 3 days.
Exactly. So I just thought it would be funny to have conversations about these superpowers, knowing how we are. So I had them choose like one or two, and we can have some conversations about them.
Let's see. Okay. If you punch a camera, it enables you to define or materialize any type of information, such as an image, location, or even thoughts.
That's JoJo.
That's JoJo. Where you go blind?
I'm doing a joke. No, I was just.
Oh,
I
okay.
was joking because they don't use.
I see.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's a good joke. That's funny. That's a good one.
So there's a power that me and an old friend used to talk about all the time. And it's
Just get a really big dick.
Nope. What if you could shoot stuff from your fingers, but you can only shoot spaghetti from your fingers? Your powers, you can shoot
Then
spaghetti.
you need Vector's hot spaghetti.
Yeah. you can shoot spaghetti from your fingertips. Psst. That's it. That's all you can do.
Can you swing on the spaghetti?
Nope. It just shoots out spaghetti from your fingertips.
You could feed the poor with that.
Could. But it's like
It's non-edible spaghetti.
I mean, no,
Then it's silly straight.
it's probably edible. I mean, I don't know how okay people are eating spaghetti. That
Eat
comes
my
from-
carbohydrates.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, and I don't know if it's spaghetti, so it would be sauced, right?
Oh, is it like sauce pasta, or do you just shoot the spaghetti out?
It's sauced spaghetti. It'd be like it'd be like the
Choose
meal.
sauce?
No. It's just one type of regular
So it's
marinara
just
sauce.
like a red sauce.
Yeah, it's just a regular red sauce. You shoot spaghetti.
Shoot meatballs out of anything?
No.
Are you sure?
This is a
Whenever
non-meated spaghetti.
you just shoot spaghetti.
What
however,
about you
depending
sweat,
on
like if
depending
you
on
sweat
the
spaghetti?
Oh, that'd be weird. What now? Depending on how hard the spaghetti shoots, you could use it as like a projectile, right? Like you could use it to fly, depending on how fast the spaghetti shoots
Or you could
out.
like blind somebody with it temporarily.
Could, yeah, temporarily blind someone. And if it shoots out like lasso, you could tie someone up with it, right?
my spaghetti lasso of truth.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, that's one.
That's yours.
That's one.
What are some other foods you could shoot out of your fingertips? Did you guys have other foods?
No.
That was just
You
one of
shoot hot dogs out of your finger.
no, that was just one of the powers. I can't remember the other one. That was the only one that ever stuck out to me, was shooting spaghetti from my fingertips. I can't remember any of the other ones we said.
I thought a good one that I saw on the subreddit was every time you stub your toe, you can transfer the pain to a random person. That really
sounds
felt like a
awful.
JoJo power.
I think it could be. That's
Like, I could just see like, somebody randomly in town is like, oh my foot.
How about this?
Pretty good.
When you touch concrete, your skin and bones become translucent, except for your spine.
Why?
What can we do with this power?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So you touch
Spook
concrete,
some people.
and your skin and bones turn transparent,
Except for
Yeah.
your spine.
except for your spine.
How can we work this into something useful?
Well, so you're saying just your skin and bones. You still have your veins and like organs. Those don't turn
No, those are
transparent.
I think
I
it
think
means
they don't turn
I think it
transparent.
means everything's invisible except for your
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay.
is what they're saying.
Okay.
I think you get some concrete, you put it in your shoes. You're the best robber now. You're the world's best.
Yeah, but now
thief.
you're a pair of shoes walking around with a spine.
Yeah, but no one
floating
can
above it.
identify you.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead they just fucking try and shoot this
spine
spine.
strikes again.
What about this? You can make any figure of speech literal.
What the fuck? You can like already do that.
No, like real.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Like if pigs could fly,
And then
a
pigs
pig
and then a
flies.
pigs can actually fly.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That
That's
seems
cool.
like it could be useful.
That's a very Inkheart power.
Better to have two in the bushel than what's that saying?
It's wow.
One in the hand is worth two in the
Two in the
bush.
bush, yeah.
Every time you have sex, the nearest MILF becomes your mom.
I like that one. That one's pretty good. What about this? You have when you pee, your pee is 30,000 psi.
What the fuck? You're basically a fucking
You
power
can like put
washer.
out fires. You'd be like,
Yeah.
But it's every time you pee, though. Like you can't
You would destroy
turn it.
toilets.
you can't control
Like
it.
it's not up to 30,000 psi. Your pee is always 30,000
You'd
psi.
have to pee
outside
outside, yeah.
You would have to pee
Guys
outside.
are off
always.
some
Yeah.
more of my
Imagine you're
backyard.
like on a plane and you really gotta pee.
trash.
What do you do?
Blow the toilet.
cut the fucking plane in half.
That's fucking insane. Oh, here's a power I already have. Every time someone tells you to do something, you have a 50% chance of forgetting what they said 5 seconds later.
Hunter just doesn't pay attention.
I have that power already.
So I thought this one might actually be useful. You can summon every bald fictional character.
That's what I was. I read that one and I was like, I got an army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be like, oh, I need some tactical advice. Summon John Luke Picard.
Well, you don't get to summon specific ones. You just summon all of them. So, but
summon every one of them.
But it also doesn't say like you're in control of them. So really, it's like, okay, I'm running away from someone or running away from someone that needs to find me.
So
or
I
kill
thought
me,
of it
just summon
as
them.
you could summon every bald person, but like you could just summon like one at a time. Like,
Your head
I need
points.
this enemy defeated in one punch. I summon Saitama.
Yeah. Your head points directly to the nearest barbershop. You're invisible only when shitting.
I like the one that was everybody that has the same name as you is sexually attracted to you no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Time to get my name changed.
I was like, yeah, I don't know too many Carters. Except
My
for
name
all
is
the ones in
John.
your family.
So,
John Carter Ruttle.
If you've got one of those names that goes both ways, like Joe.
Carter does as well. You can transfer your need to poop to any person within 10 feet of you.
That seems like it could be
Chaos.
yeah. You need to
never
get
have
through
to-
like a door and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like the bouncer's like no entry and you're like now you have to shit.
This
Really
is-
Now you
bad.
gotta poop. Every time you yawn, a random person falls asleep.
How about this? Every time someone loses an item and they come to you and ask about something they have lost, you can say, "Have you checked your butthole?" And then it appears in their butt.
What the fuck?
I would have made for a very different dude. Where's my car?
This one just says you can launch your dick like a rocket launcher.
A lot of them
Single
are
use only.
dick-based.
Single use only, no reloading.
There was one on here where it was you can
You can run on water if it's below 0 degrees Celsius, and then in parentheses
It's
says ice.
Hey man, it's hard to run on ice.
It's true. There was one where it's you can fly for 2.5 seconds a day.
And I saw another one too where you teleport randomly once per month to any
Yeah,
spot
yeah, yeah.
on the planet.
It's pretty good.
You can teleport people into a locked room filled with Furbies who can't be turned off for as long as you want. If you're
That
in a
seems like a good power.
if you're in a fursuit.
If you're in
Oh,
the
okay.
first
I can't do
Yes,
that.
We've come full circle.
I can't do that. What are some shitty superpowers we can come up with? You can change.
What if you no longer needed to eat, drink, or sleep, but you still felt hunger, thirst, and tired?
Oh, I hate that. No, I hate that. You would just eternally feel hungry.
Yeah, but you don't actually need to eat.
Yeah, but you do. That sounds like torture. That sounds like purgatory.
I didn't say it was a good power.
No, it's shitty powers.
I know. Oh, what if you had the power to summon any snack you want, but the flavor is random? You'd be like, I summoned Doritos, but it's like it could be literally any flavor, a flavor that hasn't even been created yet. It'd be like soap flavor or something.
I don't like that, but I think it's useful.
Your mic is not picking up anything. Did you unplug it?
No.
I hope your mic doesn't turn.
I hope it doesn't either. I quit the podcast. How about that?
You can tactically reload your balls. There was something in the air that night. The stars, the sight. Fernando.
Hold on.
There was
Look at that, you got sound, Joey.
in me.
Well, great. We don't know how long I didn't have sound.
I know, because I watched it. Oh my god.
Oh, he watched it, everybody, so he knows.
Fernando.
Don't even know what we're talking about now. I do have another time.
Okay.
I can't open my phone because I'm too sweaty. Okay. Now, Hunter and I already argued about this earlier, but I don't need Carter's input on this. Look at me.
Proud of you.
So, series these days.
Oh my god.
Is it better to release them all at once, like Stranger Things? Or is it better to release them on a weekly schedule, like Obi-Wan?
I like them both ways.
This fucking Swedish motherfucker, Switzerland over here, likes it both ways.
Because I love the anticipation of waiting for a series to come out and then theorizing with my friends on what's going to happen next. I also love curling up into a burrito with like a shit ton of food and munching it out and binge watching the entire series in one go.
Don't you feel like Obi-Wan would have been better if you just watched it all in one sitting? Like the way the series is formatted, doesn't it feel like it was meant to be watched all at once?
I think so, yeah. I think it depends on a series-to-series basis. Like, I think formatting of certain shows, they have a clear cut, like, there's some cliffhanger, right? But oof. The real thing that cliffhangers are there for on series is to hit and play next and sit there all day.
No.
So, I mean, I would say it depends on the series and the formatting of the series. Like Mando, I think it's fine as a once a week.
Mando's also like a Monster of the Week show.
That's
like
true.
There's a different adventure every week.
Exactly. I would say that
it's not supposed to be like one coherent storyline all the way
Well,
through.
it leads into
it is like it's connected,
Right.
but each episode works as a standalone episode.
Right. So I think it depends. But with Obi-Wan, they are trying to tell one story, and it is very clear that each episode is that story. Right? There's no like side stories really that much. It's just like one. It's like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So binge watching it, I think, would have been the way to go with Obi-Wan.
You can't see it right now, audience, but I'm dabbing super hard.
No, that's not even answering. That's not even answering the real question. The question was, what was better? Is having a whole series all together at once or the anticipation of every single week? Shows survive off that anticipation. They make it so that there's more hype around it, more entertainment value. It makes it survive longer.
People don't like the
hype around something lasts way longer when it's weekly. When you put it all out at once, it's over in a week or a month tops.
But
no one talks about it anymore.
Sometimes.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends who are just trying to live on this planet called Earth. Thank you so much. As always, we had Carter Ruttle.
It's me, Carter Ruttle. To my left, Joey Schichtel, aka Slutty Mage. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Signing off for our last time. This is Older.
I hope you've enjoyed the podcast, everybody.